Hey guys, it's Mike Chen here in Tokyo, and today's gonna be another incredible food day, and it all starts with the making of the largest pudding in Japan. Then I'm heading to an all-you-can-eat sushi omakase restaurant with an incredible view. Then finally for some dipping ramen that always has a line out the door. Let's get started. So this first place I'm going to is known for their amazing yet gigantic pudding, and I get to see how it's made. Let's go. The pudding is done. Take a look at this. Oh my gosh. This is the biggest pudding I've ever seen in my life. This got to weigh, I say, at least 6-7 pounds without the serving tray. And just watch it jiggle. This looks like the Mount Fuji of puddings with a giant monster scoop of ice cream on top. And this is officially the biggest pudding in all of Japan, and it's the biggest pudding I've ever seen in my life. So the pudding is drizzled with caramel. Oh my gosh. I don't even begin to know how to eat this. So get some ice cream, get some of the pudding. Yeah, this is definitely the most intimidating pudding I've ever seen in my life. Wow. Wow. It looks intimidating, but all you taste is love. Whoa. This is an amazing pudding. If you never had Japanese pudding before, in general, they're way silkier, smoother, lighter than at least puddings that I've had. Oh, this is freaking incredible. This is like eating a mountain of soak. The flavor is so velvety smooth. When you put it in your mouth, it's like covering your taste buds with a rich, caramelly, silky sheet that instantly dissolves when it hits your tongue. It's so creamy and eggy and just incredibly, incredibly soft. And it goes so well with ice cream that adds even more richness and sweetness. This pudding is softer than the ice cream. Also, this caramel sauce is unbelievable. It's thin, luscious, a little runny, and it's on the bottom and poured on top of this pudding. It creates such a wonderful, bittersweet flavor that goes amazingly with the rich pudding. I've said this many times before that the best pudding in the world is in Japan. I'll double down on that. Oh, this is so good. I don't think I've ever had pudding with the ice cream before. Again, a big part of it is helped by the caramel sauce. The caramel sauce is equally bitter as it is sweet, so it goes really well with the pudding, goes really well with the ice cream. I don't know if I could eat all this, but I sure am gonna try. This is like the food version of a gentle giant. When it came out, it looked so intimidating. I honestly didn't know if this was actually gonna be good or not. It's not just good, it's great. If you guys are here, this is definitely a place worth checking out. And honestly, if you have a group of people, come here, share this. It's a beautiful pudding, and above all, 10 out of 10 delicious. I'll put this as one of the best puddings I've ever had, and that's counting the ones I've had in Japan. Lunchtime, and this was a really hard reservation to get. It's an all-you-can-eat sushi omakase. So this place, there's an all-you-can-drink option, which is located right here. So this is all you can drink. And the drinks are pretty good. So there's milk tea, there's Fanta, there's sparkling water, milk-is. There's teas as well. So there is an alcoholic and non-alcoholic option. So this place, you gotta book a reservation weeks ahead of time. It's beautiful. It's on the 19th floor of a hotel. So the views are spectacular. Besides the all-you-can-drink options, of course, all-you-can-eat omakase. And there's 2 options for that as well. I got the 12,000 yen option, which comes with 7 courses. You get 2 hours. Once you finish the 7 courses, then you can order pretty much whatever you want, as much as you want. In the first course is here, assorted appetizer, eggplant potato salad, mushrooms, and yellowtail. Course 2 is chawanmushi, steamed egg. Course 3, and the tempura is mushrooms, whitefish, and tiger prawn. Itadakimasu. Oh, this is gonna be a good meal. Yellowtail's delicious. Chase it with some of the eggplant. Wow. That's a very nice, juicy, marinated eggplant with a dash of ginger. Tuna looks beautiful. Lean tuna. I definitely added way too much wasabi on that one, but that is an absolute tender fish. Potato salad I love. This first course is so good. I didn't think I was gonna be seeing sashimi already in the appetizer course. Best thing on this plate, definitely the sashimi. And they bring out the dishes pretty quickly, so courses 1 through 3 is already on the table. Course 2, steamed egg with mushrooms. I love a good steamed egg. When I'm home, I love cooking steamed eggs. It's so easy to cook, and it's pretty filling. And it's so good for you. That's really good. Also, from the drink side, yogurt water, sparkling water, yogurt soda. Perfect. Tempura, so Japanese mushroom. Ooh. Oh, tempura's good too here. Very, very light. The mushroom is beautifully snappy. That's really good. It's already salted perfectly. You don't need to dip this in anything. Whitefish. My favorite. Whitefish tempura is incredible. The fish is so succulent and tender and flaky. Wow. I think that's gonna be my favorite piece. Tiger prawn. Wow. I think it's really sweet on the inside. So far, the quality of this place, that's freaking top notch. So today is Ikura party here, and they come by, scoop everybody a pretty generous helping of Ikura. They're so beautiful to look at, even more beautiful to eat. Oh, these are so nice. Little popping balls of pure flavor. Also, my 4th course is here. This is the sushi platter, 15 varieties. Wow. I see tuna, yellowtail, salmon, of course, tuna with a variety of fattiness. There's seared tuna as well. There's uni, tamago as well. First piece looks like seared tuna. I like the amount of fish to rice ratio a lot. Wow. That fish to rice ratio is incredible. The tuna is melty, get a little hint of smokiness. Man, that thing just completely dissipated the sushi rice too. That was a great first bite. Next up, hamachi. Every piece you're getting is this giant piece of fish, a little bit of rice. The tuna was so fatty and marbled and delicious. The yellowtail is just extremely buttery and rich. Next is a kami lean tuna. Again, oh my gosh, there's just a little bit of rice in here. Even the lean tuna, so tender. Next up, sea bream. Oh, this is so pretty. That's a really refined piece of fish. Really, really soft, beautiful, clean flavors. Salmon. That piece of salmon a little lean. I do prefer the fatty pieces, but that thing is very, very tender. Next piece, red snapper. That thing is very tender and mild. And right beside it, it's a seared golden ice snapper. Wow. Really, really smoky. A little chewy. I think the sear really brings out the richness of that fish. Next, a sea bream. Oh, that one's really chewy. Not bad though. Next one, aji horse mackerel. I love mackerel. It just has such a rich, bold flavor. It's slightly oily, but it's not as fatty as other oily fish like tuna. It's got a really nice, clean, slightly briny flavor. And the texture is tender yet chewy. It's one of those fish that just gets more flavorful as you chew. This looks like a shrimp with topiko on top. That's one of my favorite pieces. That shrimp is so sweet and tender with a nice crunch from the topiko. I think these are little chopped tuna rolls. Wow. Also, I really like the sushi rice here. It's way more flavorful than other sushi rice I've had. Uni. Oh, that's a good piece. Creamy and rich, slightly briny. That's really good. There's a giant roll. I think it has some tuna, some yellowtail in there, and some salmon. So all different types of fish in here. Oh, there's a lot of different textures in there. You get a little fattiness from the tuna, nice tender texture from the yellowtail. I thought that was the last roll, but they just brought over a hand roll, eel hand roll. So you roll it up. Grilled eel hand roll. Oh my gosh, that thing is just so tender. A little bit of smokiness and a hint of sweetness. That's really good. And that wraps up course number 4. That was a pretty darn amazing course. Sukiyaki is next. Next course, Wagyu Sukiyaki. Seisakusho Wagyu. Yeah, wow, that's beautiful. You could definitely see all the marbling in this Wagyu. The dipping sauce is good. The Wagyu 100% melts in your mouth. Oh, that was so satisfying. I definitely need to get another order of this. Oh, awesome. They just brought over fresh karage. Ooh. This is really good. Super hot and juicy. So they bring a whole tray over and they ask you how many pieces you want. So I got a couple pieces. That is really, really good. So after the miso soup, they ask you if you want to order anything else. It is all you can eat, so you have to order everything you want to eat all in one go. So I got 8 more pieces. Bunch of uni and an otoro. Oh, that's so melty and nice. Overall, this is such a fantastic deal. The sushi is top notch. All the courses are delicious. The people are incredibly nice. The only thing I wish, the bar was completely full. I think that would have been a more fun, interactive experience because there's different types of presentations. The chefs interact a lot with the patrons. So if you can, sit at the bar. So dessert, they bring by this whole giant tray of ice cream. This Haagen-Dazs, so that's what I got. Again, overall, this is a really nice place. The view's nice, the people are friendly, the presentation is fantastic. I would recommend. After a long walk after that sushi meal, I am here at my next location to try Oyakodon. I don't think I've ever had a oyakodon before. This is made with 4 different types of chicken and rice. This bowl is really unique. The lid has a little duck on it you can put it on the side of your bowl, and there's directions on how to eat this. So before eating, you can take pictures within 20 seconds. So I guess you gotta start eating this pretty quick. They say not to squeeze the egg in the center yet. Only after eating half of it, I guess, pop the egg, squeeze some lemon, and then you can add some jalapeno vinegar to it as well. So I think in the beginning, just trying out everything else besides the egg. And basically it's an omelet covering the rice with different types of chicken and duck. Oh my gosh, look at that. That looks beautiful. Scoop some of this out. Also, the yolk is bright orange. Oh wow. This is super unique. The meat, I think it's duck liver. Oh, that was chicken for sure. The egg, tastes like a little cloud. The egg is really light. This is definitely one of the most orange looking omelet I've ever seen. That's delicious. The egg is absolutely phenomenal. The chicken and duck, so tender. I'm trying to keep that egg intact right now. And on the side, there's little chilies and peppercorn if you want to add some spices to this. Yeah, this is awesome. When you first put a spoonful in your mouth, it's fragrant. The meat is tender. The egg's some of the fluffiest you've ever tasted. And then when you put that together, it's just got this amazing umami. I think especially because they're using different cuts of the chicken and the duck. Like every bite I take, sometimes you're just getting meat, which is tender. Sometimes you're getting an organy flavor. Sometimes a very fatty flavor. I like it even more with the chilies. All right, I think I'm gonna pop the egg now. Let that get all over the rice and then squeeze the lemon, mix all that together. Tell me this doesn't look scrumptious. It's so rich and creamy. This egg, by the way, is just spectacular. The eggs they use in Japan is on a whole different level. It's so much richer, more flavorful. Try this with the egg and the lemon juice. Way richer, the flavor is deeper. Give it a splash of their jalapeno vinegar. Oh yeah, I love the vinegar. This dish is so rich. You really do need a vinegary element. Add some vinegar, add some of the chilies. It does taste like a whole different dish with the vinegar added. So that's why you have to taste this dish before popping the egg and before adding the vinegar. Before it was incredibly rich, very savory, and with a little bit of jalapeno vinegar, way more heat, way more acid. But that's really nice because after you added the egg yolk, this dish became richer as well. So it's a phenomenal balance. Again, never tried this dish before. There's also a little bit of pickled veggies on the side to help you balance through the richness. Wow. My pickles are really good too. I'm so glad I was able to try this. No matter how many times you come to Japan, there's always something new to discover and to eat. All right, dinner time. And this place I'm at, it's a very unique Tsukemen place. They serve ebi Tsukemen or shrimp Tsukemen. So you wait in line, they call you to go inside and buy your ticket from the vending machine. Then you go back outside to wait a little more, and then you're able to grab a seat. So this place fits close to about 20 people. And there's directions on how to eat the Tsukemen. Wow, as soon as this broth came to my table, you could smell the shrimp. Like, there's a lot of shrimp in here. And the noodles look beautiful with extra char siu on top and some cabbage and seaweed. Noodles are an absolute thing of beauty. And here, what's really interesting is that you can choose small or medium-sized noodles, and they all cost the same. And medium-sized, it's a lot of ramen. This is a shrimpy Tsukemen. There's actually two different flavors of this dipping broth. One is tomato based and one is miso based. I got the miso based, and this flavor is so rich and deep. Wow, that is a shrimpy broth. With some melts in your mouth, pork inside. This thing is so rich, you gotta just kind of munch on a cabbage to balance it out a little bit. It's really rich. And this dipping sauce is really thick. I mean, this whole thing is porky and shrimpy. chashu's not bad. The noodles grab onto that broth very, very well. This is definitely very different than any other tsukemen I've had in Japan. I noticed that most of the people got a tomato dip in broth. I mean, the miso one's really delicious, but I think I might have chosen not as correctly. Also, everybody else got like a piece of little baguette in their ramen. I think that's for the dip in broth as well. Also, the meat includes a piece of chicken that is very, very tender. Huh. Tsukemen is definitely my favorite type of Japanese noodles, so I'm very glad I was able to try this place out. I feel like it just has an even deeper layer of flavor than some of the other Tsukemen places I've tried. Oh, and the noodles themselves, 10 out of 10. Really al dente, delicious. And then after you're done, make sure you get yourself some extra broth. Oh, that's good. That soup is just pure flavor. No wonder there's always a line at the door. Definitely recommend, but if you ever come, try the tomato broth. I think the might actually be better. Everyone around me is getting the tomato-based one. Yeah, the line's even longer now. Well, I'm completely full and my shirt is ruined. That's the sign of a good food day. And as always, all the places I went to, list down below for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Till we eat again. See you later.